All right, today we're going to be hooking up a battery charger, charging 2 batteries using a product we found on Amazon to keep these batteries trickle charged. So let's unbox and get to it. Okay, so we've got 2 batteries here. We have one on each side. And we're going to be looking at keeping these guys maintained and charged with a product here. 10 amp, 6 or 12 volt, 2-bank auto maintenance charger. And what is attractive about this model is it actually comes with a harness that we can leave on the batteries for a quick connect and quick disconnect. So we'll get this unboxed and see what all's involved. All right, so we're unboxed now. And the goal here is to use the charger, which has got the 2 connectors here. We're going to use one for each battery. And we've got 2 options here. We have the clamps, or we've got the harness here. And we've got these connectors. Now my immediate concern is these look a little bit small. So we're going to see how this will hook up to the battery. But the idea is to hook these up and just leave these connected to the battery, and then be able to connect and disconnect here when we bring the boat back to storage. So let's look and see how this is going to hook up. All right, so here we go. First harness is installed. The negative post was really easy to do. The positive post was really tight. And that may just be this particular battery. But all in all, no major issues putting the first harness on. So before we do the second battery, we're going to hook the charger up here and make sure everything works. All right, so we've got our power hooked up. We've got lights on the unit. So we're about to do our very first connect here, just to make sure everything works. So we're gonna remove the protective cap here. And we got a connection there. That's a really snug connection. I'm gonna see if I can tighten that up. All right, we've got a light on our 12 volt light there. So let's do the other battery. Okay guys, so everything is great with the first battery. We're gonna hook up the second battery, and I didn't show you guys this when hooking up the first one. But if you have a terminal here and a post that's really tight, the secret that I found is to put this on and just simply like a nut twist it, and then it'll grab. And then what you want to do is just keep twisting all the way around until you can get the nut on top of it. And then when you tighten the nut, it will tighten that on down with it. So if it's tight, it can still go on, just twist it. So I'm gonna set the camera down so I can tighten this up. All right, so here we have it guys. Both batteries are hooked up and connected. One's already charged. These batteries were full before we started. So this is a trickle charger, so it should maintain and keep these batteries at green. Our battery on the right side is still charging, but the idea with this is to have a simple way that when we bring the boat back in storage, we can hook up. So when we're ready to take the boat out, our battery should always be fully charged. Right here, we simply disconnect this. The protective cap is a definite bonus. And we can just stick this right down in here. Likewise on the other side. Then when we come back in, same thing. We pop the cap off, reconnect. As you can see here, we've got no lights. All right, I'm gonna connect this. Connected. And here in just a few moments, we'll probably see that battery go green. Not a bad solution. And this just sits here. This can actually screw and mount into, if you wanted to mount it on the back wall or whatever, but there's really not enough cord here to do anything like that. But not a bad way to keep your boat batteries charged. So again, this is a unbox and connect of the AutoGen charger bank. 2 chargers in one, high efficiency. And again, we use the wiring harness hookup for the batteries. But if you didn't want to do that, you've also just got the clamps that you can connect as well. So we opted for the quick connect and disconnect on this, that we can just hook up and go. So either way, whatever works for you guys.